You see this house right here? It's a haunted house, but not any haunted house. It's the House of Shadows, a living structure from beyond space and time. And it's his hideout called the Midnight Mission. In issue 9 of the new Moon Knight run, he was on a mission to go find these missing people, right? And it wasn't hard to find them because they was all missing from the same place. The 6th floor of an old apartment building. Nothing weird about the place, no murders, no cults, no dimensional rifts. Except for the fact that looking at the blueprints, the building only should have 5 floors. The 6th floor was different. It was a maze, a labyrinth. Mazes have purposes though. To keep people away from something or to keep people in. This was the labyrinth. It was a trap, but not a trap meant to kill you because it had air and water and shelter. But it had no food because it wanted them dead, weak. Just the halls, endless corridors. That's when he found out that the motherfucker was alive, but he couldn't think of what it wanted. Did it want to eat him? But he knew he wanted something. He kept seeing people, but every time he tried to run up on them, they always ran away from him. He think the 6th floor touched their minds and made them a part of it. That's because that's how he got out. Because when he was weak enough and exhausted enough, stretched to the limit of his mental and physical endurance, that's when it tried to take over his mind. But his mind couldn't be touched any more than a plutonium core is. And that's when he made it scream. That shit had kicked his ass out. He was in there for 3 days. And because of what happened with the fucking Avengers and shit, and the Avengers run, the new one, that's why he had opened the Midnight Mission. To protect people that from what they might become. So this is where he went to go ask a favor from Wong because he used to be on the Midnight Sun. He goes back to that apartment building, and this time he was like, hello again. I know you don't like me, don't like what I can do to you when you try to touch my brain, but you have to follow your nature, don't you? You don't like to let people out, but you can't help to let people in. I know what you are. The House of Shadows, a living structure from beyond space and time. You fought Doctor Strange and his friends a few times. They banished you and over again, but here you are. Last time I was here, I was told you I was going to kill you. I don't have any magic powers. I can't banish you like Strange and his friends. So I brought enough explosives to level this building. But the thing is, I think you understand now, because you and me are like the same. We just keep coming back whether or not anyone wants us to. I thought you were amazed at first, but that's not right. You're a house, and a house wants to be lived in, even if it's weird and alien and unwelcome. I know what it's like not to be fit in, to be hated, and to be unwanted. I have an offer for you. Let these people go and come with me. You and I, we keep coming back, but we both need purpose. And I can offer you the same thing that keeps me going, a mission. That's when we came to this building. He was like, what the fuck going on here? He's like, patience, bruh. What? There it is. Welcome to the team, the House of Shadows, or rather, the Midnight Mission.